you've got about 20 agents up and in production that are already selling, and these are brand new agents, right? These are they're in your program and they're already producing and selling.
Yes. The first quarter of our year, we've already closed 22.
Wow, 22 transactions from that group, and these are all new agents. Hi, I'm Brian Icenhower, and I am here with Jody Jolly. Jody is the productivity coach of an office of over 300 agents that has over 30% market share in their area. And a lot of that is due to Jody's efforts in getting these agents up and into production and having successful careers. Thank you so much for being with us here today, Jody.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Jody, I really wanted to have you talk to the guys a little bit about the systems that you implement with your agents to get them into production and how you use a lot of our ICC online courses to help you train them, which I think is great.
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in that building a solid foundation from the beginning, starting with their SOI, and the ICC SOI training is phenomenal. I'm a firm believer in it, and it really helps them get their business off to a great start and gets them in production and in lead generation day one, rather than wondering, what do I do next?
Yeah, and you've got, if I remember correctly, you've got about 20 agents up and in production that are already selling, and these are brand new agents, right? These are they're in your program and they're already producing and selling.
Yes. The first quarter of our year, we've already closed 22.
Wow, 22 transactions from that group, and these are all new agents. And one of them, you said, got 4 transactions in like a week or something? Or?
Well, she actually, within 2 weeks, had 3. Within a month, she had 4 transactions, all because one of the things from your coaching that I've taught them, the end of every conversation, whether they're at Starbucks or at their mechanic or wherever they are, is, hey, by the way, who do you know who needs to buy or sell real estate? And she literally got 4 escrows in 1 month doing that.
That is phenomenal. That's phenomenal. No, the success of your program is amazing. I mean, I'm sure there's no doubt that anyone in your area that is getting into real estate, I mean, you've got a lot of walking, talking testimonials in there. They should be with you in your office and getting up into production quickly, which is great. And I think the next stage of your, because right now you're focusing on our SOI course, and the way she does it is great because there's a lot of ways you can use the SOI course, right? Mm-hmm. You can have them watch the videos. You can show the videos to them, then talk about it. I know you do some of that. Or you yourself can watch the videos and then turn around and train and provide our student materials and student workbooks to them and all the scripts that comes with those and the other tools that you can give to them as well too. And I know you mix it up. You do a little bit of everything. So you keep it very interesting for them. You do role play practice and scripts practice with them as well too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so all of those systems are provided to you, and it's up to you, the trainer, the broker, the manager, to then turn around and use those. And as we can see, it does work at a really high level.
I'd just like to say too, one of the reasons I love using the ICC scripts is because they are like how real people talk.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't feel scripted, and so they really work for people, particularly just getting started.
Yeah, you see a lot of that out there. You see a lot of times when you see a script, it just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't sound natural. Mm-hmm. It may sound a little too hard or forceful or a little too canned.
Exactly.
And it seems like the defenders of the scripts always say, well, you need to use this script. This is the script that works. Well, there are other options for scripts that work too. And I think we've tried to find and craft and create some of those over the years that do sound like the way you'd want to talk to other people.
Absolutely.
And that's the idea. And they do work just as well, if not better, I'd say. Yeah.
I think they work better, personally.
So that's great. Thank you for bringing that up. I think the next step, too, that we've talked about is starting to open up into more prospecting, right? So when you work SOI, I agree with you, obviously, that the foundation should be working through the people you know by referral, and that's your SOI, your sphere of influence. And then to start layering on top of that, we start prospecting for business from people we don't know. Mm-hmm. Things like circle prospecting around listings, open houses, calling expired, canceled listings, working with for sale by owners, farming, subdivisions, things like that. Now we're actually working with people we don't know in our prospect course, which is, 15 of the longest modules you've ever seen. A script book that's about this thick is, I think, where you're going to start bringing them into kind of, you're taking them out of elementary school and you're putting them into high school now, and starting to layer that on top, which I think is great. So So excellent. Well, Jody, thank you so much for your time with us today, and congratulations on all the success you've had with the program.
Thank you.